rules and regulations, making it way too complicated, way too complicated. Just be patient. Can you just let it be love? Why can't you just let it be love? Why can't you let it be love? Just let it be love.
Look, now it's time for my confessions. Girl, it's you who's slowing up our progression. How come everything's a test? I don't understand how you don't understand. Girl, you got me stressing, always holding out on sexing. You say I don't really listen, all these conditions. Don't get mad when I turn up missing. All these stipulations, all these rules and regulations. Girl, you making it complicated, way too complicated. Just be patient.
You're always on my mind. What did you do to me? I hope you feel the same. 'Cause your love is all I see. I'm inclined to believe you're the only one for me. You're the only one for me. You're the one of my dreams. Oh, don't give your loving to anyone else but me. Your love is so
better, yeah, than you and me. The way your body speak that language, with every move, girl, I'm responding. Ooh, when we kiss, when we touch, yeah, the chemistry between us. When I'm inside your web, I don't wanna be rescued, yeah.
You're mine, whoa.
You belong to me, baby.
When I said you, name they said, you're just a heartbreaker. You're just a heartbreaker. Turn on the black lights. Fingerprints are everywhere. 'Cause when you touch me there, and when you kiss me there, whoa.
She's just a kleptomaniac, stole my heart again. And I just don't know how to act when I know she's there.
She's a kleptomaniac,
Kleptomaniac, stole my heart again.
she's a kleptomaniac.
She's no good, but so damn good to me. She's a klepto,
Yeah, she's no good, but so damn good for me.
she's a klepto, she's a klepto. She's no good.
But so damn good for me. Yeah.
She could have stolen a diamond ring, and it wouldn't mean a thing to me. And you don't even know the half. She left me in the dark, like an undeveloped photograph. Oh, she's just a kleptomaniac, stole my heart again. She stole it. And I just don't know how to act when I know she's there.
She's a kleptomaniac.
Kleptomaniac, stole my heart again.
She's a kleptomaniac.
She's no good, but so damn good to me. She's a klepto, she's a klepto.
Yeah, she's no good, but so damn good for me.
She's a kleptomaniac. She's a klepto, she's a klepto. She's no good, so damn good for me. She's no good, but she's so good for me. She's no good, but she's so good for me. No, yeah. She's no good, but she's so good for me.
Kleptomaniac. Kleptomaniac.
She's no good, but she's so good for me.
But she's so good to me.
She's no good, but she's so good for me.
But she's so good. But she's so good.
She's no good, but she's so good for me.
Kleptomaniac. Kleptomaniac.
She's no good, but she's so good for me.
Kleptomaniac. Kleptomaniac.
She's no good, but she's so good.
How they live it? Yeah, they live it. How they get it? Boo radio, keep it spinning. And if you like it, you should listen. But don't write what they inventing unless you finna call for what percentage. Now you tripping off that vision. Treat this music like religion. I told you we don't stop. DJ Hershey, let it bang at the side. Want a music revolution? Yeah, you've come to the right spot. Oh, you wanna bubble with the beat? This Fubu Radio, Atlanta family. Truth hurts. Vassia to Cornelius, gon' call them up. Y'all been knowing this for a while. Quit playing like you don't know. Turn the volume up real loud. You gotta feel it when it's that dope. You know you're rocking with the best right now. This is Fubu Radio, so don't you dare touch the dial. We slow. What you listening to is radio. You should already know.
What's up, everybody? How you doing?
Doing great.
All right, welcome back to the Kiss Radio Show live here on Fubu Radio, Facebook Live, and iHeartRadio. I'm your boy, Core DJ Hershey.
Vasir Serrano, the voice.
And your boy, Cornelius George.
And guess what? We got special guests in the building today.
Oh, yeah.
Yes, they let it in.
Everybody, drum roll. This man is one of the most international hosts of the decades. If you have not had this man in your building to host your event, something is fearlessly wrong with you.
Get it together.
Fearlessly wrong.
Fearlessly wrong with you. So I want y'all to turn up. Give it up for the one and only JC is in the building.
Oh, yeah.
That's right.
How you doing, sir?
Excellent. Thank you for having me.
No, thanks for coming to the show. We really appreciate it. Hold on,
Hey,
who
man.
got their phone on? Who's that?
Volume. Turn the volume. Just the volume.
Probably on me.
You gotta turn the volume down.
Probably on me. Mute, J-Boy.
So, JC, you're going to find out sooner or later why we call this young lady the voice.
Okay.
Oh, yeah, you're going to find out real soon.
Wait a minute.
We're not going to tell you.
You came on with the baby bubba just now. Just now. It's like Sugar Hill gang in there.
Well, there you go.
Oh, baby bubba.
Well, he already figured it out, y'all. So, the Kissonians are on live. How y'all doing? Hey, to call in and enjoy this wonderful show that we have, 678-894-0026. You can call in, join in, and chime in this wonderful show. Topic of the day.
Ooh, what's it gonna be?
Oh, can't wait for it.
Oh, let's go. Do good guys really finish last?
Do nice guys finish last?
Yes. You know, it's been an ongoing topic, especially here in Atlanta, since Atlanta's the dating capital problem of this.
The dating
The
problem.
dating
capital?
problem
Capital.
capital of the world.
Yes.
True.
That's what I've heard. What?
I have a feeling about that. I absolutely, positively hate the stigma that it has.
Okay.
Really? Oh, this is good. This is good. Maybe
We
you can
can't wait to
enlighten
get
us.
into this one. Okay.
Man, we picked the right topic there.
Yes, you did.
Okay, all right.
Because I am totally against that topic. Half the time the problem is you. But we'll get into it.
Here we
Stay
go.
tuned. The answer is coming real soon
Bam.
on this edition.
It ain't the dating, it's you.
It's
That's
you.
the side of a book.
Yeah,
Hey.
that's a T-shirt.
It's you.
It ain't the dating. It's you.
It ain't the market.
It's you.
It's you.
It ain't the
That's
dress. It's you.
Sounds like a hashtag to me.
For real.
Well, for those that don't know, the Kiss Radio Show on Wednesday night, this is home of independent artists at their best. They got music that can compare with majors. And we're the bridge.
That's
We're the
dope.
bridge. So you've heard just recently, you had the new...
As Yet.
As Yet. I was thinking of it, but...
As yet.
Kleptomaniac.
Kleptomaniacs. Speaking about is it you, if you're a kleptomaniac.
Lord have mercy.
It's you.
It's definitely you.
It's you.
I want to say, though, shout out to you guys for actually doing that and having a platform for indie music and people that are, because the game is, is saturated now. You think about 10 albums came out Tuesday. I was you know what I mean? And it's like being in media, I have to kind of try to digest all the music.
Yeah.
People
it's a
still
lot.
release albums?
Huh?
People still release albums?
Every Tuesday, every Friday.
Justin Bieber just released his. Actually, I think it's pretty decent.
That came out Friday. I think his came out Friday.
Friday.
A Boogie came out Friday. Pop Smoke, unfortunately, came out Friday.
Yeah, that's unfortunate.
Unfortunately,
Yeah.
but a lot of albums came out, and being in media, you got to listen to. Try to listen to all the records now. Sometimes it runs all together, but thank God for a platform like you guys. Just to give y'all flowers.
Well,
for doing
Thank you,
that.
man.
I like men like flowers.
I like
prefer
tulips.
Birds of Paradise.
He said, "I like tulips."
Yeah, most men like tulips.
I like tulips too. Bring them through. Oh wait a minute.
We already know where this show is going.
I was talking about the flowers.
Ladies,
I
help
was
me
really
out
talking about
here.
the flowers. I was
Right.
talking about the flowers.
Right.
Yeah.
Right.
Gotta love it. Gotta love it.
Tulips on rose.
Yes. Anyway,
We just saying. Carry on. So 678-894-0026. You can call in and join this wonderful topic. Kissonians, they can chime in also in our chat room and enjoy there as well. But JC,
yeah.
man, tell me about we just got you off the jet. Fresh off the jet. It didn't even land. He had the parachuting
Oh,
today.
he's so crazy.
So tell us what you got going on, man. And for the people that don't know you,
It's 2020, man. So it's just putting in the work as always. In season 4 of Running the Point with Jason Carey podcast. So
nice.
if you guys have not had a chance to listen to that, go on out there, jasoncarey.net, and you catch that. The merch is out. We got some nice merch out there.
Merch out.
Okay.
Got nice merch. I need to see some of y'all in them shirts, man.
Yes.
Hats or something. I need to, next time I bring some with you.
Okay, yeah.
That would be
That'll work.
nice.
That'll work.
I actually had the banner, but I had to tone it down. I got a banner outside and everything, man. I
Go ahead and bring it all the way down. Like, listen.
said, let me tone it down.
He like,
you
bam.
It's somebody outside flipping the board right now. He's right in here.
That is hilarious.
man, but
I think I just gave him an idea.
straight
I saw
up.
that. I saw your light bulb go
Straight
on.
up.
My light bulb went out like, man, that
Ding.
is perfect. Right there.
Man, I'm just trying to stay busy out here, man. Me and DJ Genius doing a lot of things. And,
Right. Shout out to Genius.
Yeah, shout out to Genius. And me and DJ Tay shutting down the wedding industry. So
Yes, I saw that. I saw that.
So we are. The wedding industry is going.
Wedding industry
going
is
up.
crazy.
It's crazy, man. But we did like
You'll never
50
run out
some
of
weddings
business.
last year.
Oh my goodness.
Oh, wow.
Yeah. So and hopefully we got more this year.
It's like 3 a month. Oh my god. Every week.
Straight up.
Wow.
It was going crazy. So and it's busy season is about to start.
Did y'all have a bye week? Is that what I just heard?
Yes.
So it's 50 weddings.
We
It's
had-
52 weeks in a year.
Straight up.
Y'all had a bye week.
so it was really crazy.
Man.
So hopefully it continues though.
Yes.
Yeah, I appreciate y'all.
Well, I mean-
keep getting married. That's why I say I don't believe in that thing because I do that in Atlanta. I ain't talking about going around
Nowhere
the
else,
world.
in
That's
Atlanta.
In Atlanta, I'm doing that. So it can't be the market. Is you?
It's you. That's the slogan for the day.
Didn't we
It's
see
you.
you on TV recently?
Yes. I got a chance to do Ellen's Game of Games.
Oh, that's nice.
And it finally came on last night. Like I did it like the end of the summer last year, and you had to keep it to yourself because they don't want you to tell who won and all that stuff. So you had to really keep it to yourself. So much so when you come out, you don't even see the people you were in the room with
Right.
anymore.
Wow.
Oh,
So
wow.
we're in the green room for this is the one time. One time. My mama told me to use my bubbly personality. This is one time it backfired on me. Mom, I gotta holler at you. I was in this room with these people all day long. I made some friends. I actually made some friends. Like, hey, yo, I'm coming out. Shout out to Ryan out in Cleveland, my man Sean in Boston. We're going to go to some baseball games and all of that stuff. But then, what happened?
Uh-oh.
I get on there and they ask the young lady, who's your biggest threat? Immediately said, Jason. I'm out of there. I was out of there. But it's because they asked me questions as we coming in. It's like, hey, you been on TV before? Like, yeah.
Right.
Are you nervous? No, I'm not nervous. And I wasn't bragging. It was just a simple statement.
Right.
And
Should have downplayed it.
I should have downplayed everything. I should have been dumb. I
Yeah,
should have
sure.
been the dumbest
Ooh.
dude.
You been on TV
Like,
before?
think
Oh, yeah.
about
I
this.
ain't new to this.
I was playing chess in the room. I was doing all the smart stuff. Why was I doing
And,
this?
yes, exactly. So you have to learn how to not lie, but just be very deliberate in the way you answer. Have you ever been on television before? I've never done a show like this.
Yeah, yes.
That's the truth.
That's
the
Well,
truth.
Well, that's not saying.
So this
yes
is
or
when
no.
your slogan comes in. It was you.
It was definitely me.
It was you.
I lost.
Called this-
They didn't win.
Oh,
I
man,
lost.
Yeah, I lost this one.
I lost, man. It was crazy.
Who's
man.
the biggest threat? Oh, okay, yeah.
Yeah, immediately, as soon as she asked that question, I was like, no, don't say that. I was like, Ellen, don't say that. Don't say
Wait.
And
Oh,
wow. And I was swinging up in the rafters for the entire show.
Oh,
I was first.
Man.
So I was up there and I was swinging. So I'm playing with the audience. I'm like, yo, I ain't win. So now I got to get some FaceTime. So I'm going to do something while I'm up here.
wait a minute.
So
So
I was-
you got to be up in
If you've never seen this show
the
before,
Raptors.
Wow.
I'm just saying.
they
Yeah.
literally put them like on a bungee harness, right?
Yeah.
The harness
And they
was under my
yank
clothes.
them into the ceiling.
Yeah, and you got to hang
And
around.
I was swinging.
You look like the angels
I
off
just
that
got
Tyler
one.
Perry
I'm going
movie.
to watch it.
But it won't round my neck. It was in my
Okay.
back. So that's just it's anybody got any issues.
well, I got one other question
That's
that
a
I want to know.
concern. That's a concern.
How many
See?
of my plus size brothers and sisters was on this show? Because you might yanking, pulling us to the Raptors. I just want,
Hey.
I
I
want to
seen
know.
a pretty big brother, dude. I seen a
Yeah.
pretty
He's
big
in a-
brother.
On some of
Yeah.
the shows that Hirsch and I saw. Yeah,
I saw a
it's-
pretty
it's
You
big
pretty
secure
nervous
harness.
though, you know. Like,
But wait a minute. My thing is I still can't get past. You said you were up there for the entire show.
The entire show.
So what were you doing? Listen.
So, but I'm swinging, and Ellen's like, Jason knows the answer. And I'm like, I do, because I know the answer to all of these. My buzzer didn't work, Ellen, and she agreed. She agreed that it didn't
So
work.
can I get a remote? I'm up here.
Listen, I just have this vision
Bluetooth.
stuck in my head. What was the movie with Tyler Perry? It was where they had the angels hanging up in the church.
Oh, a Medea movie.
It was a Medea movie where
Boris Kojo's character married.
married
he had that
Lisa
terrible wig on.
Arundo.
A terrible wig.
Yeah, I know what you're
Yes,
talking about.
yes. They
Oh,
had the
it's the last
angels.
movie he just made.
No, it was
No,
back.
you know what, Cornelius?
My bad. I'm sorry, Tyler Perry. I'm
Shady.
sorry, Tyler Perry. I love
Shady.
your wigs.
Yeah.
No.
He had a do-rag. He had the cornrow wig.
Yeah.
No, that was
that was Shamar Moore.
Jamal Moore, you're right. You're
It's
right.
always a light-skinned
Boris-
dude. These don't
They
matter.
all it's light skinned dudes. They
Boris
all,
had
light-skinned people.
the fro.
Yo, got it. Yeah, his wig was terrible too.
Yeah,
All
that
day.
was the
Carry
movie
on.
where old girl slapped Lynn Whitfield, her mama.
Slap me in the mouth.
She slapped Lynn Whitfield.
Yes, it was Blair Underwood. and
Hilarious.
Whatever, they got married. And
Yeah,
the theme
she-
was supposed to be Paris or something like that, and there were angels hanging from the ceiling.
Oh,
So
okay.
when you said you were hanging from the ceiling on the harness, this is
Exactly
what I
what
had in my
happened.
head.
It
You were
was
just
like
missing
a
All
the
you
wing.
needed was a
bad-
harp
yes.
and a bad wig.
Like a bad Christmas play. Exactly.
Did she really slap Lynn Whitfield? Did she put
It's a movie slap, I'm sure.
I'm just talking about, did she put some soap in a towel like she did in Thin
my
Line?
Oh, man.
God,
And beat herself.
Yeah, you know.
beat herself to death.
Lynn Whitfield has played some roles.
Yeah, that don't hurt. Not at all.
The movie slap is always funny.
You know what's going down after work?
Hey,
really.
I've done the movie slap the wrong way
Really?
in acting class and
Yeah.
training. It's not good.
Use the backhand versus the front.
No,
he
I was the
made
one.
contact.
I was the one getting it though. That was bad.
Oh.
And I didn't go with the slap at the right time, and they actually caught the slap. I was like, I don't want to do this no more.
Actually,
I don't want to do this no more.
I quit. Give my money
They're like,
back.
hold on.
This train, I can go without training for this part.
Can
I
I, get a
had-
coupon for the next?
I had a very similar scene. I got pistol whipped,
Oh,
and the co-actor was a little bit too zealous.
oh,
And I do stunt, so I went with it, but he was just a little bit too into it, and it hit me. And after the yell cut, I mean, the dude was like 6-something,
but you took him out back.
bro. We had to have a talk.
in his
Understand.
head. He took a
No, we had to have a talk because cut.
What are
What
the
the?
Yeah.
It's like, hey, mother.
Talks.
You mean, hey, mother.
Because I mean,
Hey.
the scene was
Bottom line,
right.
Yeah.
I'll bring you down to my level,
take his knees out.
Man, that really hurt.
Always
man.
go for the knees.
That really hurt. That
You know,
really
a
hurt.
lot of people don't realize there's a lot of injuries.
Yeah, on them films, yo, I had to hit the floor like 20 times in a row for one scene. It was like concrete floor, and all my shit, because I was catching myself the whole time, and I was into it too. I was like, bow, bow. I was like, this is stupid. Stop, don't do this. And then at the end,
Action.
I had to ice both of my
forearms.
arms. I was like, that was dumb.
It's like that was a great take, yeah, but I'm bleeding.
But I'm bleeding. It
I need a
hurts.
doctor.
It hurts. You
Where's
didn't
my
pay me
nurse?
Blood, sweat, and tears and acting is for real.
Yeah, right. So JC, what you got coming up soon, bro?
What's coming up next? Next month.
I got
It's supposed to be going out Tom Joyner cruise, supposedly. Shout out to the whole Playdate team.
Nice.
That's not,
All right.
I'm on the Playdate team. That's not my squad. I'm on that team.
Playdate team is amazing.
Shout out to Imari and Ryan, Timeless whole squad. So make sure I give them their credit. But I'm on that team, and we're supposed to be going back on Tom Joyner cruise. I think they miss us. We've been gone for
That's
a couple of
awesome.
years, so come back kicking the dough. You know what I mean?
There it is.
Got that coming, and I'm working on a talk show. I'm working on a talk show. My talk show is coming at some point, and signing a new deal with Live Canvas Studios in Norcross.
Okay.
So we signed a new deal with my other show. I got another podcast now. It was a radio show. The radio show I had for the longest time.
Right.
And now we've changed it to
Oh, you changed
Minds of
format.
Mischief. Yeah, it's the podcast format because we've been doing it for a couple of years now,
Right.
and people stopped listening on the live side as much, but they were all catching the replays.
Yeah.
And I'm like, well, if
Right.
you're catching the replays, then I'm gonna do it then. You know what I mean? And I ain't gotta
Yeah.
rush back on
Yeah,
Monday to be
yeah,
live
Right.
because you ninjas ain't paying attention till later. So thank y'all. Y'all help
Oh,
me.
we
and I
get
can-
it. We get it.
and
We
I
get
can
it.
travel around. I can
Do what I
record
do.
anywhere and
That's
put it up when I
right.
put it up, man. So shout out to the boys, Hova, Pedro, and Jackson. Shout out to them as well.
Okay.
So it's a lot of work. Just a lot of work, man. The thing is we have the opportunity to put up all this content.
Right.
You know what I mean? And that's what I'm trying to do is always continue to bring content in. The Jason Carey experience, you're gonna start you hear more about that. And I started that because people want to do stuff. We're talking about the market. this city is one of the greatest cities, in my opinion. I've been all of them. It's one of the greatest cities. But people be like, I'm bored. I look at Facebook and I see somebody say I'm bored. It's your fault.
It's you.
It don't make no sense for you to be bored in Atlanta, Georgia.
You know what?
At all.
It's funny is that. So with you hosting events, we have mentioned this before. It's like you have a certain energy where you draw it out of people.
True.
But if you leave it on to their own accord, they will sit there.
They will sit there
and just kind of FaceTime or whatever.
You are
all
so
day.
right. You are so right.
And it's amazing how, and I'm quite sure you came from an age where you used to party without
Any of that.
coaxing. You didn't.
Yes.
You needed.
Right.
You didn't need to tell somebody, "Hey, come out on the floor." You
Came
was there.
in the door dancing, dog.
Exactly.
I'm talking in the door dancing. They be like, there go them boys.
Right.
I'm coming in the door dancing.
Yeah, but nowadays you go into maybe one of the most exclusive clubs, and you
People
might
are
get a hair
engaged
bob
with
or
their
whatever.
phone,
Yeah.
more so than they are.
Yeah,
with the
yeah, they
events that are
completely
going
into
on.
their phone.
Yeah, you got the
They're
illumination.
going there for the Instagram post.
Yeah.
That's why they went tonight. Like, I bought this dress. I'm going to kill them on Instagram. Like, what? Now, listen, I'm going to be fly every single time.
Right.
That's as fresh as the code. This is my hashtag, fresh as the code. We always ask what the dress code is. Fresh. Fresh is the dress code all the time.
No,
So
right.
I'm going to come out, and I'm going to be fly. But, hey, sometimes I get the picture, sometimes I don't. You know what I mean? Because that's not what it's for.
Right.
You know what I'm
Right.
saying? If I
Right.
wasn't in
They're
entertainment
about to have a
industry,
good time.
yeah, I came to have a good time, and my job is to make sure everybody else has a good time. To your point, pulling it out of people. But I really wish people would just get back to, hey, I want to enjoy myself.
Right.
And that's really what the Jason Carey experience is about. Because we went to the World of Coke was doing free entry for one Sunday. People didn't know. I was like, all right, well, meet me at the World of Coke. And I brought a bunch of people out there. And we went in there because they was like, I lived here my whole life, and I never been to the
never
Coca-Cola
been.
Museum.
Wow.
And that seems to be one of the most things that people, when they live in a certain city, they don't
Then it-
tour
yeah.
their own city.
Correct.
When they go out of town, they might, go to some of the iconic areas. Like the first time I went to New York, my thing is I had to visit all of those prestige buildings that I saw in movies. The one that Stay Puft Marshmallow Man was on.
Yes.
Had to go there. Was a little disappointed because I thought it was
Usually
like
happens.
I thought it was 80 feet.
Yeah.
It's like 13 stories.
I feel like that about the Hollywood Walk of Fame. Very disappointed.
You know what?
LA, hey man, I love y'all in LA, but LA is ugly. I'm gonna just be honest. with you.
and dirty.
And dirty.
LA is ugly because it's the desert and people they make it all glamorous on TV. Atlanta and downtown Detroit is prettier than Los
I agree.
Angeles.
I agree.
Prettier than Los
He
Angeles.
said downtown Detroit.
You got to be
Downtown
specific.
I
With
know,
Detroit.
yeah,
Yes,
because you
you
go,
gotta be specific.
you go like a mile outside.
Off to the left, it's a
changes.
different story. Yeah.
It changes real fast.
The Belle Isle and the Grant Park, I think it's Grant
You
Park,
go,
that little
ooh.
area, you good money. But
Yeah.
you take those.
You
little-
leave them hotels and it's done deal.
But to your point, I think people should be a tourist in their own city.
Yeah.
Take a staycation. Go stay in some of the fly hotels. We've been on all these new hotels and stuff. It's a new Hard Rock hotel being built over by Fellowship in the stadium.
Yep.
Okay.
Get a room. Go over there, stay. People are like, man, I don't want to spend that money. But listen,
Hey.
the money, you going to make some more money.
Yeah.
It's
Had
not
these
just there for the
experiences.
people that are visiting. It's there for you too. Take
Go.
advantage of your city.
Visit the city.
And
See
create
what it
experiences.
is. Yeah.
Create experiences for yourself. Go to these events. We got every artist comes through here twice a year. Every sports team. You got a baseball, basketball, football, 2 lacrosse teams. You never been to a
Soccer?
lacrosse game?
Never
Soccer?
been to lacrosse.
I've been to both the Blaze and to the Swarm. You know what I
Okay.
mean? Like I go see it all. I'm here.
Right.
One day we went to a Georgia Tech game, then we walked up the street and went to the Atlanta United one day. It was happening
Man.
one day. We just had a sports day.
Your
Might as well
adrenaline
there.
was just on here all day long.
All day long.
man.
Well, I mean, it was up the street. Why not?
Yeah, it was.
But
Look,
still, the excitement from the games. I heard the Atlanta United. That is just
yeah.
an experience in
Yes.
itself. The
It is.
energy level is
It is.
ridiculous.
Well, speaking of experience, this is the home of the independent artists, and we're going to get into some good music, and then we're going to come back with the topic of the day.
topic.
We got the front page, and then we got the Dunce Hat with Cornelius George. Oh, yeah. So what we're going to play first is one of our favorites, and JC, you're quite sure you'll know this guy here. You probably heard of him before. Some guy named Bobby V. Okay.
I think I've heard of that guy.
All right. Yeah, got a new record. We got it first. We'll be
Shout out
back.
to Bobby. You say you can go out of here and see the comments?
I know you're young and living, I don't wanna be selfish. I just just want you to myself, I really can't help. Baby, ain't no secret. I know everyone you be with. When the check come, you leaving. Swear, gotta be a reason. How can something so right feel so wrong? What do I do? What do I do? Oh no. Walk it like you talk it. Say you love me, I won't force it. Girl, you're gorgeous. I just wanna know before I give my all. Girl, you know I fuck with you and that's on everything. And I wanna believe everything you're telling me. I know you got a line up on the side. What you say you love me? Do you tell that shit to everybody? Everybody, do you tell that shit to everybody? Do you tell that shit to everybody? Everybody, do you tell that shit to everybody? Yeah, yeah. When you on the scene, it feel like everybody watching. All up in your business, they be Instagram stalking. How do I know? How do I know? I be doing it too. Yeah, want a nigga to take you out, spend that money on the first night. Met you on the gram, flew you out on the first flight. Walk it like you talk it, say you love me, I won't force it. Girl, you're gorgeous, I just wanna know before I give my all. Girl, you know I fuck with you and that's on everything. And I wanna believe everything you're telling me. I know you got a line up on the side. What you say you love me? Do you tell that shit to everybody? Everybody, do you tell that shit to everybody? Do you tell that shit to everybody? Everybody, do you tell that shit to everybody? Yeah, yeah. Walk it like you talk it, say you love me, I won't force it. Girl, you're gorgeous. Do you tell that shit to everybody? Walk it like you talk it, say you love me, I won't force it. Girl, you're gorgeous. Do you tell that shit to everybody?
You're listening to the all-new FUBU Radio, playing the hip-hop and R&B hits of today and yesterday.
It could have been you. It could have been me. It could have been us. It could have been we. I still remember the good times that we had. I hope you remember. It wasn't all bad, no, no. We could be so much more, but now if we could have worked it out, isn't that what love's all about? But don't count me out, 'cause every time you come around me, I can't help but wonder why. Could have been you. You could have been the one for me. Could have been me. I could have been the one for you. Could have been us. We could have worked it out somehow. We could be in love right now. We could be in love right now. We could be in love. Say what you want, but I would've gave you whatever you want. It wasn't enough for you. You wasn't ready, you know it's true. But you wanna pay me as the bad guy. Put me out the picture, that's a bad lie. Don't you wanna give it one more try? Think about the good times. We could be so much more by now if we could have worked it out. Isn't that what love's all about? You could have been the one for me. Could have been me. I could have been the one for you. Could have been us. We could have worked it out somehow. We could be in love right now. It could have been me. It could have been us. I still remember the good times that we had. I hope you remember. It wasn't all bad, no, no. We could be so much more by now if we could have worked it out. Isn't that what love's all about? But don't count me out, 'cause every time you come around me, I can't help but wonder why. Could have been you. You could have been the one for me. Could have been me.
to the all-new FUBU Radio, playing the hip-hop and R&B hits of today and yesterday.
Welcome back for the best independent music worldwide. It's the Kiss Radio Show live. Your music, your way. In 3, 2, 1.
Welcome back to the Kiss Radio Show live. I'm your boy, Core DJ Hershey.
Vasir Serrano, the voice.
And your boy Cornelius George.
And our special guest,
Jason, one word, all caps, Cap City. What up?
What's happening? So, speaking of what's happening,
What's happening?
Cornelius,
Yes.
what's happening, man?
Man, it's about time we find out what's happening.
All right, go ahead.
So turn off your social media,
Turn it off.
get off Backpage,
Wait a minute.
and get ready for the front page
I like it.
with Vasir Serrano.
What's up, fam? Happy Wednesday evening. It's time for your front page. And of course, I try to give you the news. Maybe not the stuff that everybody's talking about, but some information. And try to make something nice up in there, right?
But I want to know.
So check it out. Let's start with this first story, which some of you may or may not have heard of. Some of you are clenching your special bits right now. Before I even mention the
Special bits.
Special
special
bits.
bits. That's right.
We are not having that conversation today.
So, Representative Rolanda Hollis of Alabama proposes a mandatory vasectomy at age 50 for men. It's her response to the abortion bill that was also announced. Like, everybody got so quiet in the room. It's a proposed Alabama law, and it would require men to get a vasectomy after they turn 50 or after the birth of their third child, whichever comes first.
Wait a minute. Say that you're
Let me get it.
forced to get.
A vasectomy at the age of 50 or after your third child, whichever comes first.
Who the hell is sanctioning nut clipping? Who the hell is doing this? Who's sanctioning the clipping of the nuts?
This measure was presented as a perspective to the reproductive health laws, which they mentioned, including the state's contested abortion ban. The abortion ban, it's called the Human Life Protection Act, was passed last summer. Now, that's the law for abortion. That law said that it was a Class A felony to get an abortion, punishable by life or 10 to 99 years in prison for a woman to get an abortion. And so, in rebuttal to this, the representative presented this new bill to be considered for men as well, saying that we can't put all the responsibility on women. Men need to be responsible as well.
Sugar daddy, stop having these old-looking babies.
All the things
That's what it is. The sugar daddy's having these old-looking babies.
Oh, man.
Now, the abortion ban was blocked by a federal judge back in October, and a lawsuit is pending. But the law would have made most abortions a felony, right? And so you're saying to women that you don't have control over your reproductive situation or choices. And so, therefore, she's just trying to say that if you're going to make it a law that women don't have a choice over what they choose to do as far as their own reproduction, then you should be fair with men. So therefore, she presented this law.
Once you get 50, start shooting blanks.
But why should I mandatorily go into getting the
Well, that's the point. That's exactly
cloud of
the
smoke.
point. If you're telling women that mandatorily they cannot have an abortion or have a say in what they do with their bodies and make it against the law where they could possibly spend their life or 10 to 99 years.
So we being petty in Congress. Is that what we're doing?
I guess
Tit for tat,
in
is that what
order
we
to
doing?
make-
I think the real problem is that most of these 50, 60-year-old men are not sleeping with women in their same age group.
You think that's the problem?
PBS
That's got to be.
reported.
Think about it, because if you're doing
Front
it at
page.
50,
PBS reported the U.S. Supreme Court has ruled that forced sterilization is actually unconstitutional.
Yes.
Yeah.
But during the 20th century, the federal government funded coerced sterilization
Shout out to the
of
bartender.
people of color,
Like that word.
disabled people, and poor people in 32 states. So
Oh, yeah, I knew the poor people was coming in here.
Oh,
at
you
some
already know.
point.
poor
Yeah,
people, yeah.
They ain't got nothing to do, but
Once
you
your
know.
third child, man, you gotta. Yep.
All these things going in the world. This is what we fighting. These are the things
it's
that's.
a very valid.
This is very important.
Moving on to
I see what you did there.
children.
I see what you
I was
did.
trying.
Front page. Moving on to children.
I thought we just moved on with children.
6-year-old in Florida. We need we need some explanation for this one. A 6-year-old in Florida was taken from school to a mental health facility without her mother's consent. 6-year-old Nadia King was at the Love Grove Elementary School. On February 4th, she was led out by Jacksonville Sheriff deputies by the hand. The officers were told that Nadia was a threat to herself and to others, and she was out of control, according to the incident report. Body camera footage shows that the little one was led out by the hand with the sheriffs, placed in the car. While in the car, one of them took notice, like, she's fine. There's nothing wrong with her, one of the officers tells her partner. And then the other one agrees and says she's actually been very pleasant. I think it's more of them, meaning the school, not knowing how to deal with the child. And then this was their measure they took. Now, Nadia was taken to the facility and moved through the system. No one informed her mother. She was actually taken and accepted into a mental institution. Here's the challenge. Nadia's mother, Martina Falk, says that her child was diagnosed with ADHD, right?
Okay.
And so she has a global developmental delay, which stalls cognitive and physical development, which is what ADHD is. That is the reason why she selected the Love Grove Elementary School, is because they specialize in programming and taking care of those types of children. So she thought that her child was in good hands, and this school knew how to take care for her disability. Well, the challenge comes in with the Florida Bakers Act law, where you can actually, as they did with the 6-year-old, have someone committed without notifying other people.
Something missing from the story.
Right.
The ADHD is not grounds enough for a kid to be
Well, that's what
committed.
Well,
I'm sorry to
that's
say
where
that.
we're going with this. So here's where the finger pointing starts. The school says it's not their fault that this happened. They did not decide to send Nadia to the hospital. They, fearing that Nadia was putting herself and others at risk, called a crisis hotline, which is a third-party nonprofit. It's called the Child Guidance Center, and they dispatched a mental health professional out. The clinician from the center decided that to send Nadia to the hospital under the Baker Act provision. The unfortunate thing here is now the school is not taking responsibility, and neither is the center. They won't discuss what they came to the school for, claiming Privacy Act. They won't discuss why they decided to take the child, and neither will they discuss the fact that they were not made aware that she had the disability or not. They won't tell anything other than she
What
was taken.
was Nadia doing for them to call the
Thank
people?
you.
That's the
what
thing
I'm
that's
trying
got to
to
be
get
happening.
According to the report, it says that she was attacking staff, but nobody is telling the full story about what happened. In addition to that, no one contacted her mother for hours. The third party ended up being the one that contacted the child. When they finally got the child to the institution, she was sedated. She's 6 years old. Her parents should have been contacted.
6?
She's
And you
6 years
sedated?
old.
Wait a minute. Hold on.
Wow.
I've worked in a psycho ed center before.
And you had a sedated 6 years.
And I've been stabbed in the shoulder with a pencil. I've been bit by a 9-year-old. I had a 9-year-old student that was paranoid schizophrenic, and he thought I was a devil or something. So he attacked me. Yeah, though it is a rare case, but there are kids out there that meet that criteria.
We get it, but it's like
Yeah, I mean, so
Did you
you
punch said kid in the face? You're a big gentleman.
I'm still teaching right now, so we're not even going to
Okay.
address.
All right. We'll leave that alone.
I use the proper restraining techniques.
Chokehold.
cold.
Well, the Tampa Bay
Iran.
Times
Iran.
reported last year the Baker Act has existed for nearly 5 decades, but they've seen it used more frequently in years, including 7,500 times with children since 2012. It's stated that there is little oversight by lawmakers regarding the use of the Baker Act on children. One of the specialists, said that they have actually seen an increase of schools using it as a disciplinary movement toward children at an increasing and an alarming rate. So it's up for consideration as far as what needs to be discussed regarding that. According to, I'm going to try to pronounce this name, Raganel J. Reeves, which is the attorney for the family, said he plans to file lawsuits to learn more about how the state executes the law and how policies at Duval County Public Schools
Duval?
Yes,
never
unfolded,
mind.
saying it's possible the application can be unconstitutional, especially for children.
I got a question. Was Reeves the word you were trying to pronounce? You
No,
dropped some words earlier that
the-
Reeves should not have been a challenge. Moving on. Sorry.
Reginald. I think it might be Reginald. Reganel. Reginald.
It was French.
Yeah, I guess.
Reginald.
That was the name I was trying to pronounce.
He
Jay
done-
Reeves was
He done made a couple money. He made
Right.
a couple dollars. Like Reginald. Call me Reginald. Your name is Reggie.
And I found
You don't get out of here with that bullshit.
I found this story really interesting and very, very different. At King's College Hospital in London, 53-year-old Dagmar Turner played the violin so surgeons could ensure parts of her brain, which control her hand movements and coordination, were not damaged during the removal of a brain tumor.
Okay.
So she literally...
She was getting it in.
She was playing
Why they taking
volunteer
stuff out your brain?
the violin while they were operating on her brain.
She's amazing.
And removing the tumor. She's a violinist. She wanted to make sure that she still had proper use of her left hand.
She is absolutely amazing.
So-
She is amazing.
Wow.
She can do things with her hands while you messing with her head. That's all I got from that. Moving on. I'm sorry. It's late. It's early.
He said it's late. It's early.
He beat me
I
to the
didn't have
punch now.
breakfast. I was-
Yeah, that's all right. That's
I'm
the
hungry.
end. That's the end of my front page. I cannot deal.
Took the front page to the back page.
These people.
Well, thank you, Vansir, for giving us all of that
These
knowledge that's turned to
people.
comedy. We love it. We love it. We thank you so much.
Shout out to the lady who's good with her hands.
Yeah.
Hey, topic of the day. We're getting back.
Really did. Really did.
I'm saying, dude, nice guys really finished last. 678-894-0026. You can call in.
So there was a comment. There's a comment that says difference between being nice and being a sap. I see that a lot of times where guys are so concerned with being a quote unquote sap. Oh, sound like a call.
Somebody wants to chime in.
Turn it up.
Here we go. Welcome to the Kiss Radio Show. Who is this?
What's up? This cousin Steve.
It's Uncle
Are
Steve.
you
What's
sure?
up?
I was about to say Uncle Steve. You know, I got a little chilling right now.
Hey, if it was Uncle Steve, I would have something bigger to worry about. How you doing, cousin Steve?
What's up? I got a discrepancy with y'all topic today.
Okay, what's your discrepancy? You got to send it in written
the
form.
Question is, do nice guys finish last, right?
Correct.
Okay, but what? You know, the weed man is a nice guy.
Oh my God.
I guess it all depends who you're talking about.
All right, the weed,
But I got you.
the weed man is a nice guy. I want to hear this.
Right. So he don't finish last when he got a couple of good customers that's always got the money. So
I
you
mean-
got to be specific on what you're talking about.
Exactly.
Because
I mean-
I'm a nice guy for a lot of bad things.
Leave it to cousin Steve.
Keep going. Hold on. I ain't turned away yet.
What's
Okay.
going on?
Once again, most of your best criminals have not been caught, but they're nice guys in the community.
Oh my God.
You know, if you need a flat screen TV, 68 inch, the nice guy can get you to you for half price.
Everybody has nice guy tendencies,
right.
according to
I
Cousin
think
Steve.
your definition is tainted.
It's a lot going on.
No, but see, no, your meaning is who are you asking this question to?
Exactly. That's what I'm saying. It depends on who you're talking to.
Are we talking
Right,
about
'cause I know a lot of-
relationships here?
I know a lot of crackheads might consider the guy on the corner their best friend. So he don't finish that.
There's some nice guy crackheads. You know what I mean? They watch
There's
your
some
car.
nice-
They
there's
watch
some
your car
nice-
for you while
They
you're in the
have
club.
already finished last. They're crackheads. They've already finished last.
JC is over here pulling his hair out with tweezers. This is family.
I'm not
understand.
talking about the crackhead itself. I'm talking about the supplier to the crackhead is a nice guy.
Oh, I got
You know who else was a nice guy? Who was a nice guy who didn't finish last? The president of Jackson State.
Say more.
Oh, Lord.
He was arrested last week for soliciting a prostitute.
Oh, yeah, that's right.
Oh, all right.
Good job.
Back page again.
But
See what the show's gonna be
on
today.
the
You
flip
got
side
it.
on the flip side of that, the prostitute was a nice guy.
Something
you.
was nice.
Thank you.
I almost
cousin
had a question,
Steve.
but I'll wait to say this one off the air because this one gonna get me fined by the FTC. So definitely not gonna ask this question.
Yeah, you hold on to that one.
Okay, let me ask y'all a question. What do y'all consider a nice guy?
Good question.
I think that's what I was getting at.
That's my point.
Yeah.
Because the comment about being a sap, if y'all really looking for, say we talking about relationships, I don't know where you went, but we was talking about relationships. It, like, you know what I'm saying?
Right.
Yeah, we was raised a certain way. You know what I'm saying? Open the door, walk on the right side of the road, just things of that nature. And I don't think that's you being a sap or doing what you're supposed to do.
Right.
Yeah.
Right.
You know what I mean? And so.
And then you're getting faulted for those same things.
And I don't think it. But
Well, let
the
me
thing
ask
is
you-
that finishing last? If that doesn't work out, go ahead. What you
Let me
got?
ask this question. If they're in a relationship and the guy, in case of emergency, break glass with the Timberland boots on, he's the nice guy for her, not the husband.
Okay.
Is he finishing last or first? You know, it depends on what that situation is, brother.
I don't know. Did he get his
Well,
boot back?
the better question is,
Did he lose the boot?
What is wrong with
see,
him?
people
He
always
did
say
it
about
with the boots on, is what he's saying.
yeah.
He come over and do it with the boots on. That's what he said.
Yeah, that was the thing.
I got my Timbs on right
See,
now.
but most people
What does that mean?
crazy.
Carry on.
Well, okay, now I understand I'm out. So I consider myself a nice guy, so if y'all need something, just let me know.
All right.
all right.
Thank you,
Good
Cousin
job.
Steve.
What a guy.
TV reels or whatever.
All right.
What a guy.
That's funny.
Appreciate you.
You know, the most people say nice guys finish last, though, right?
Right.
I think it depends on, especially in a relationship, what you're looking for. Because you'll see some women say they want a nice guy, but instead they always attract the thug guy who's not really
The thug.
fit into the nice guy category. The thug guy, you know what I mean? So that's what you know, people what you're looking for. You want a nice guy when it's convenient for you.
You're talking
I
pre-Gen
think that's just a sucker mentality though. If a guy like, man, nice guys finish last, woe is me. Shut up. That's how I feel. It's like, bro, get it together. You know what I'm saying? If you quote unquote nice, like, you know what I'm saying, pick the right one. Like you just picked the wrong drink. She ain't ready for what you was bringing. That's all. That's
Why
all
is it
is.
finishing last? I mean, like, did you stop? Did you quit?
Yeah.
Did you give up?
But,
Like,
but
I ain't gonna
guys,
do it
I think guys say that because the guys that do say that is because the girl that they want don't like them. And see, this is the thing.
possible.
I think you should take this approach in acting. One of the things you got to get in your head is that it's not because when you go to an audition, you don't not get the job because you're not good enough. You don't get the job because you're just not the vision of the person that they were looking
That's
for
right.
for that role.
Correct.
I think it's the same way in life on anything.
Right.
The chick that you want, the guy that you want, you wasn't not good enough. You just weren't right for them.
Oh, yeah.
You know what I'm
It's
saying?
you.
I agree with that one.
And so I think if you take that approach to things, then when all that depression go away too, you'd be like, all right, I just want my situation.
Right.
I do something else.
All right.
That's my opinion.
Prophet JC.
Look at him.
Won't he do it?
So to
Well,
answer
you-
that question, nice guys finish last. I think you're a sap if you think that. I don't think you're a sap because you're being nice to a woman. Be nice to the women if you like her. Be nice, bruh.
Right.
You can always spin that, though. Nice guys should finish last.
Say more. What do you mean?
This is Cornelius you're talking to.
That's why I want him to say more.
I
Hashtag
promise you.
I'm there.
Too far.
Too
Think
far.
about it.
I want
Nice guys should finish last because if you finish first, you might not get a second time to finish.
This is where he's going. This is where
This
he's
is
going.
over here.
You might not get a second time to finish. You might not get a repeat business call.
All right. Speaking about finishing first, let's get back to some good music. And we're going to come back, and it's almost time for the one and only CG and the Dunsat. This is Kiara Shante and Konnichiwa. We'll be back. Kiss Radio.
Let's be clear now when I say, ain't come all this far not to slay. I just wanna tell you, I ain't acting brand new. Yeah, that's how I've been rolling. Who is that looking at my clique? Who is that staring at my bankroll? Counter, we so lit. I'm feeling rich, you feeling rich. Konnichiwa.
the all new FUBU Radio, playing the hip hop and R&B hits of today and yesterday.
I really gotta tell ya. I really gotta tell you, girl, I like your style. Please. Wait them on, just shake up your body. Love how you wine, cause you're full of the energy. Wait them on, just shake up your body. Love it when you go down and wine for me, baby. Wait them on, who that? Girl, something that me love it when you do that. Wait them on, who that? Girl, your bumper big, me spot it from a few blocks. Hey baby, say I gotta tell you, yes I gotta tell you, nothing above you, me love you so much. Girl, I know your body's so attractive and you make my body active. Every time you start me up, it's like zoom. Girl, where you get your body from, me want to touch your body. Zoom. All eyes on you when you are shake it. Wait them on, just shake up your body. Love how you wine, cause you're full of the energy. Wait them on, just shake up your body. Love it when you go down and wine for me, baby. Wait them on, who that? Girl, something that me love it when you do that. Wait them on, who that? Girl, your bumper big, me spot it from a few blocks. Peace. Got a few things to say to you. Girl, I love your style and I love the sexy things you do. When you wind your waist, girl, it's like I'm getting deja vu. I know I met you in my dreams once before, it must be you. Girl, I like the way you set it off. In all your sexy lingerie, you need to get it off. The very moment when you take it off. Girl, wonder where you get that body there. Zoom. Girl, where you get your body from, me want to touch your body. Zoom. All eyes on you when you are shake it. Wait them on, just shake up your body. Love how you wine, cause you're full of the energy. Wait them on, just shake up your body. Love it when you go down and wine for me, baby. Wait them on, who that? Girl, something that me love it when you do that. Wait them on, who that? Girl, your bumper big, me spot it from a few blocks.
Playing the hip-hop and R&B hits of today and yesterday.
Welcome back for the best independent music worldwide. It's the Kiss Radio Show live. Your music, your way.
Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, get ready for everything stupid and silly from across the world with your boy, Cornelius George and the Dutty.
Let's go.
Let's get it. Where do we want to start today?
It don't matter.
Spin the wheel.
Let's start in Louisville, Kentucky.
Louisville, Kentucky.
Let's go.
There was a man, he forgot to look around before he went into this restaurant. Just remember that. He should have looked around. He goes into this restaurant and he attempts to rob him. And unbeknownst to him, there's two off-duty cops sitting right there in the restaurant. He walks in with ski mask, and before he can get to the counter, that thing, they take him down.
Idiot.
You're supposed to look right and look left.
You're the worst criminal of all times.
Hey.
Times with S.
I don't know if he's the worst of all time.
Was he polite?
I mean, you know what I'm saying? He was.
Yes, he said, please give you all your money.
He was a nice guy that finished last.
Bring it back. Here we go. The next one. Speaking of bringing it back, this man here, he needs some help. His meat fell out of his pocket.
His meat fell out of his pocket?
Yeah, just remember that. His meat fell out of his pocket.
Wait a minute.
His meat fell out.
Keep your meat in.
Yeah. He walked into a grocery store and robbed them of a bunch of ribeye steaks. And as he was running from the cops, he decided to strip naked to get away from the cop.
So when they caught him, they said he ain't had no meat?
Yeah, he had all of he said my meat came off. I lost my meat.
Pause.
You think they pat him down when they found him?
It was easy. I mean, I'm glad he didn't steal some of that firewood.
Splinters upon your Johnson.
What'd you do? I lost my wood.
Oh, no.
Splinters upon his Johnson.
Lost my wood. All right, so we're going to go with number 45. Number 45 is back on.
Oh,
the president is on the list this week.
I can't do it.
Yes.
Do he stay on the list? I would imagine.
I mean, but he does. This time he's on the list because
Every week.
I couldn't let it pass.
Okay.
You know, he had his motorcade driving around the NASCAR
I heard about
track.
that.
You know what I'm saying? So that's a good thing.
I heard about that.
Yeah, it's really cool. So he goes on his social media and he posts a picture of Air Force One outside of NASCAR Stadium. But it's from 2004 with George W. Bush. That's what the picture.
Wow.
It wasn't even him because it was like a lot of people around the picture and everything.
He wasn't there.
Yeah, it wasn't him. It was the picture of the plane. It was George W. Bush.
So he was doing the Bow Wow challenge?
Yes.
Pretty
For
much.
real in 2020?
Like if you're gonna post a picture though, you should crop it up where the year is off of the picture.
No, you don't.
The year was on the picture?
Yeah, the year was on. It said 2004.
You know what? Somebody was fronting trying to make it seem like they did when they did the National Mall during his inauguration speech.
Yeah.
It showed like it was so full.
Yeah.
Sir,
That's not what happened.
that was a random
Always
Wednesday.
trying to push his popularity.
Oh wait, but why do you push it to people who already support you? People at NASCAR pretty much support Trump anyway.
Some people, not all people.
Have you ever-
Some
I
people.
I think
have
a lot
been
of them
to.
at NASCAR, you know, you sitting there watching the old race car we used to have on the track. That's what you like having the little thing.
I used to love that.
I can't see how
I want one
entertaining
right
that
now.
is.
Yeah. And it ain't entertaining
Can't
anymore.
see how watching him go around.
It's got to be the party, though, because it's a big party. I have never been, but I know some people to go. Actually, I know
I've
black
been.
people to go. And
I've been.
You've been? Is it a big party or it's just
It
loud?
is. It's amazing and it's loud. Days of Thunder, that movie back in the day.
Yeah.
I think it was Tom Cruise.
It's one of
right?
my favorite movies.
Right.
It's
Days
an
of Thunder is dope.
amazing.
I've been
it's
to Indy
exhilarating-
500, so
exhilarating.
it's amazing. It's
You been to
amazing.
Indy 500?
Yes.
That's a big
Wow.
thing. Don't just say that. Just
No,
speak it on the road.
it's huge.
It's a big deal.
Yeah.
It's a very big deal.
But
should say that.
To see
You should lead with that,
45,
though. I'm saying, say, hey, I'm DJ Hersey. I've been to Indy 500. You should actually
Lead with
should
that.
lead with that.
I'm going to do that.
Carry on.
I'm going to do that. But to see the president going around with his motorcade on the track is like,
It's nothing.
why?
Yeah, I didn't understand that either.
Yeah.
I saw the headline. Anything with him, I kind of go. Maybe it's ignorant of
Me
me.
too.
But anytime I see his headline, I just move on.
Keep
Hey,
moving.
well, they told him he couldn't park Air Force One there. You got to go down the street.
Well, you know what though? Speaking of not being able to take Trump someplace,
Oh, shoot.
the next one is a man in Florida was denied taking his Trump cutout to his dialysis appointment.
Florida man. It's always a Florida man. He
What?
wanted
You
to
want to
take.
cut
He
out?
wanted to take the cutout of Donald Trump to his
Yeah.
dialysis
I'm
appointment.
not in this. We in this together. He wanted some support.
Yeah.
Got
Then he got really mad because like, wait a minute, y'all won't let me bring my Trump cutout here to my dialysis.
really want him to have the best doctors. He's my friend.
Dialysis when they pull the blood out of the body and clean and put it back
No,
in.
that's
right?
that's for your kidney. Dialysis is for kidneys.
So what do they do in dialysis?
Flush your
They
system.
just flush your system.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yes, because
Make
somebody's
his
full of
kidneys great again.
Yeah, make his
He
kidneys.
sound like
Great
Dr.
again.
Evil.
How about no?
No.
You freaky deaky Dutch. Sorry.
I love it.
The next couple of stories is something that bothers me, and I'm gonna say my disclaimer at the end. It's a real disclaimer at the end. All right, this one, I mean, it's more personal. This past week, a Chicago teacher
Hey.
is charged with drugging and having sex with her 8th grade student.
Oh, that's normal.
Wait, what?
That's normal.
It's not the first time I heard
In
that.
whose
I mean,
life?
yeah, it's not.
Hey, sir, we need to talk. Why is this normal?
I'm
The
not.
normal part, right? Like this is
I'm
not
not
unusual.
condoning it.
But I
Okay.
understand.
Well, since he said it's not normal, here's the second one. A Missouri teacher has been charged with giving students the answer to the test if he could look down their blouse.
Really?
Yes.
What,
Wow.
What age?
Now that is what I mean by finishing last right there. That is what I mean by
Well,
how
no.
lame do you really
Now
have
back.
to be?
You said a
Okay.
Missouri teacher.
A
We need to know
Missouri
what grade.
teacher.
What grade? are
Middle
we in?
school,
So, anywhere from 11 to a 13-year-old.
14.
Pretty much.
Okay. And you said they would get the answer to the test
Yes.
if they look down her blouse.
Yes.
If he looked down,
If he looked down-
if they allowed
Oh,
him to
he
look
allowed
down
him to
their
look-
blouse.
Yeah.
I
He,
know, right?
Yeah, I give you the answer to question C.
If you let me look at your adolescent breast,
Let me see. Let me see what you're working with.
I think you should line these people up and let them just open hand slap them on repeat. Somebody,
Hey.
I feel like he need to get this kind of treatment. Like, I don't understand. People messed up, yo.
Yeah.
People are messed
People
up.
are messed
They're
up.
crazy out there. They're
That's
crazy.
two. You said there's another
That's
one.
true. Yeah. Well, this one here, and
He piling it on.
in the state of Alabama, they have found a female teacher not guilty of having sex with her student, even though the student testified, and they have videotape of her confessing to having sex and giving the boy oral sex in her car.
How did they not find her guilty?
Because they say, well, she might have been confused during the videotaping. You know what I'm saying? So,
She was confused during.
yeah.
Oh.
During the videotaping, like when she was videotaping
The
the
confession.
confession, yeah.
You may have been confused with what the question was.
Yes. She's not used to.
Did you
she's
put
not used.
this young Johnson in your mouth?
She's not used to answering questions with
Yes.
her mouth. She used to.
Can you use it
What
in
did
a
you say?
sentence?
She's. I told you.
When you say Johnson.
Can you use that in a sentence?
Yeah.
She wasn't used to speaking. She was used to just.
Oh my God.
I got it.
Yes.
That's
I
terrible.
understand that.
Yes.
Okay.
That's
Nice. Give it to him.
Give it to her. And the last one we're gonna do for the day, my I don't know how this dude is still in the news. George Zimmerman. He gets the dunce haircut. He is suing Pete Buttigieg and what Buttigieg?
Booty pig.
Booty pig.
Buttigieg.
That is bad on various levels.
No. Don't do
That's
that.
on
his
the
name?
east side of Atlanta.
Buttigieg.
But what?
It's called Decatur.
What's his name?
Buttigieg.
Okay, well, George Zimmerman is
Not
suing-
booty pig.
Don't.
It ain't booty pig.
Don't.
Just leave that alone.
It says butt in it, in his name.
Yes.
Okay, I'm not good with
Butt
that, but
pegging.
Buttigieg.
That's what they're talking about here.
Listen, we're not. Listen.
Disgusted.
Go ahead with
Is
the
this
story.
his name?
East side.
Go on with the story.
East side Atlanta.
Did he live? This is the life that he lives. How did he get through elementary school, middle school,
I don't know how.
high school? He should hate himself.
What happened?
Booty pig.
Booty pig.
Don't do it.
Did he play ball and put this on the back of his jersey? Hey, booty pig.
He officially changed his name.
You would have to. I would definitely change my
He
name.
would have to change his name.
My name would be Jackson immediately.
Does he wear the shirt the Pride weekend? Hello.
Carol.
Go ahead.
He walk through. Booty pig. Yes. When he
Guys,
walk in.
Finish
Sorry.
the story.
Me too.
Shout out to the bartender.
Is he part of a crew that called, one guy's called Long, other guy's called Johnson?
Long Johnson booty
Long
pig.
John.
Buttigieg is a presidential hopeful who is also homosexual. He is married, so therefore, continue with the story, please.
Oh, yeah.
That changes
That changes everything.
nothing.
Why did
that's
you
his
say
last
that?
name?
Why you let us go this far down that road?
I was trying to get y'all to shut up.
You should have held up the sign or something.
Oh, it's my fault?
You should have said something.
You should have stopped
Right.
this.
What happened?
Press the mute
Before
button.
that, Vasil get the dunce hat for not holding up the sign.
No, y'all should know.
letting
Y'all
us
should know
out
who your
there.
presidential hopefuls are.
You should have said.
First of all,
I need a red
First of
light or
all,
something.
we didn't name the child. Sorry. Go ahead.
Yeah, he could have did something.
You didn't know he was.
George Zimmerman, though, is suing Pete Buttigieg for all of his tweets he's doing in honoring Trayvon Martin.
Oh, he tweeting too now.
Yeah,
I'm sorry. That just came out.
Sorry, carry on.
Pete has been tweeting about honoring Trayvon Martin.
Thanks.
George Zimmerman is suing him because he don't feel like he should be honoring the man whose life he took.
He is such a butthole.
Yeah, it's booty pig.
Somebody need to booty peg him.
I knew it was coming. I knew it was alley-oop. I knew it. I didn't want to say it, but I knew it was coming. He just dunked the hell out of that one.
We gonna get in trouble today. Hello.
We didn't name the child.
I didn't name him.
Dunk.
I wonder how his parents feel.
Moving on.
Oh,
But I always, I hate to wish that on anybody, but I can't understand how George Zimmerman is walking around.
I don't
get
understand it. I
Like,
can't.
y'all killed
I just-
Nipsey, but Zimmerman lived. Y'all killed XXX Tentacion, and Zimmerman is walking around. Y'all killed Pop Smoke this weekend, and Zimmerman is walking around. I ain't wishing this on nobody, but I
However,
don't understand
He's just
all this
asking
gangster
questions.
that y'all talking about. I
However.
don't want to hear it. Like I didn't for real, and that's we kind of tangent. But after the Nipsey, I want to hear none of that gangster talk out of nobody.
We ain't gangster like that.
No. I don't want to hear that gangster talk, man. All y'all talking that, I don't believe you. You need more people. Real talk, man. Y'all.
George Zimmerman,
do we have input?
I bet you we do.
I bet you somebody has chimed in on
All right.
Booty Pig for sure.
Oh, look.
They're not going to leave that alone.
Cornelius
They're
George,
not going to leave it alone.
we want to thank you for finding all the stupidity in the world and bringing us the world of the booty peg. Everybody, round of applause for Cornelius George here on the Dunce Hat on the Kiss Radio Show Live. Hey.
Booty Pig. Booty Pig. Oh, I'm sorry. We can make a song about Booty Pig. We can make a song about Booty Pig. Let's not. She said, let's not do it. Let's not do that.
We've had a president of the male member before.
What's his name? Say it. Say it.
You wasn't? You wasn't?
What's his name? Say it.
They called him Tricky. They called him Tricky.
Oh my gosh.
So it's fitting that we have
on that
President
note,
Booty Pig.
On that note, JC.
Yes.
We know you got to get out of here, sir. I actually hear the helicopter landing, so
I gotta keep it moving.
Go ahead. Closing remarks for yourself, sir.
Continue. Thank y'all for having me on here. I enjoy it. Fan of you guys, so continue to do what y'all are doing. Everybody that's listening, you can hear Running the Point with Jason Carey is on ATL Podcast Network.
Nice.
It's on all the networks, but you go to ATL Podcast Network or go to my website, jasoncarey.net, and you can hear all 4 seasons, man. Sometimes I just ranting. Sometimes I'm interviewing some people, so it depends on what I'm feeling. You know what I mean? Sometimes I just wake up and get it in. So
I want to talk about this.
And I can talk for 30, 40 minutes dolo by myself. Okay. I got a lot to say sometimes. Dolo. So anyway, go out there and check that. Follow me on all social media, Jason804. Jason804 brand on Facebook, but if you put in Jason804, it'll pop up.
All right.
Shout out to the team. Shout out to DJ Genius. Shout out DJ Tay. Shout out the Minds of Mischief. IBNX Radio. It's a lot of people, man. Playdate. It's a lot, man. I'm doing a lot of things. So
yes, sir.
Just
shout
follow.
Out to Trish.
Shout out to Trish. Just follow, man. I encourage people to do that. Follow and hit the share button.
Yes.
It don't cost you nothing.
It don't cost you nothing
to hit the share button.
It works.
That's what I want y'all to do for 2020. Hit the share button here, my page. Just hit the share button.
It works. It works.
That's what I want.
Don't be a booty pig.
And
share.
She had to bring it right back.
You brought it back.
You brought it back. You did it.
Hashtag it's your fault.
JC, thank you once again for coming in. And we're going to get into some good music. And we're going to come back to the radio show and close out. And since we're on the theme, we're going to play some good music for Booty Peg people. This is the Kiss Radio Show Live. Fubu Radio. Coming back. Fubu Radio. Let's go.
Trying to say the N-word, but I keep a click of real N-words. Stay away from the fake N-words. You don't like it, you a hating ass N-word. I sip liquor, so I spit slurs. I'm in the club, my table's reserved. Flow doper than 10 birds. If you need it, I can get it to you. You heard? OG got that new. If you had it, baby, tell me what would you do? Pockets thicker than juju. I see you working, girl. I keep my lawyer on retainer. Never entertain a hater. I'm in the gang with the players. And in my city, I'm the mayor.
I'm eating chicken wings with the strippers. I'm eating chicken wings with the strippers. I'm eating
city, I'm the mayor.
I'm eating chicken wings with the strippers. I'm eating chicken wings with the strippers. I'm eating chicken wings with the strippers. I'm eating chicken wings with the strippers.
I keep my lawyer on retainer. Never entertain a hater. I'm in the game with the players. And in my city, I'm the mayor.
I'm eating chicken wings with the strippers. I'm eating chicken wings with the strippers. I'm eating chicken wings with the strippers. I'm eating chicken wings with the strippers.
You're listening to the all-new FUBU Radio, playing the hip-hop and R&B hits of today and yesterday.
I know it's been a long day. Let me take off your shoes. Tonight we're switching roles, babe. Let me cater to you. I got plans for you. Here's what I wanna do. I wanna take my time, ease your mind, lay back and enjoy the ride. Oh. I can love you, baby. We got all night. What you feeling like, babe? I can please you. You know I do you right. I'll change your life. Come and give me what I want, babe. I'ma give you what you need, babe. All night, all night, all night. Come and give me what I want, babe. I'ma give you what you need, babe. All night, baby, all night. Baby, slow it down. We don't have to rush. We got all night, baby. Just can't get enough. There's so much more to explore. Things we never done before. Baby, let me show you. Let me show you. Hey, yeah. I can love you. Baby, we got all night. What you feeling like, babe? I can please you. You know I do you right. I'll change your life. Come and give me what I want. Come and give me what I want. I'ma give you what you need, what you need. All night, all night, all night. Come and give me what I want. Give me. I'ma give you what you need, baby. All night, baby, all night. Want it all night. Baby, show me you feel the same. Wanna hear you say my name. Ooh, you take my breath away. 'Cause baby, we got all night. The feeling's right. I'ma give you what you need. I'm yours. Come and give me what I want, babe. I'ma give you what you need, babe. All night. What you need. All night. Baby, I'm yours. Come and give me what I want. Come and give me what I want. I'ma give you what you need, babe. I'ma give you what you need. Come and give me what I want. I'ma give you what you want, baby. I'ma give you what you need. Yeah. All night. Come and give me what I want, babe. Give you what you want, babe. I'ma give you what you need.
Hey, hey, hey. If y'all didn't figure out what the name of that song was, it's called All Night.
All night.
By the Black Betties, the one and only Black Bettis. I'm telling you, there's some talented twins right there, boy.
Yes.
Go ahead.
Welcome back to the Kiss Radio Show live here, FUBU Radio, iHeartRadio, Facebook Live, where we showcase independent artists at their best. If y'all just tuned in, y'all missed the comedic stylings of JC.
Yes.
We got to give it up and thanks for coming through, brother. It was so much fun. But now back to business. Nice guys, do they finish last? 678-894-0026. What say you? We got some of our Kissonians. They've been writing some very funny scripts, especially Mr. Cousin Steve. He done started a new dance off the content that he heard tonight. Shout out to Tiffany Chambers. Hey, what's up, sis? She said, this country is not designed for us. And I think I know exactly where you're going. This is something kind of interesting.
Yes.
He's trying to bring it back great again, as he said. Take it however you want to. 678-894-0026. You can join in the conversation here. So, hey, we got some things we got to shout out. Kiss Radio Show, we are now having our monthly networking event. And Cornelius,
yes,
you want to give it a shout out? Tell us, what are we doing every month?
Every month we will be at Uptown Comedy Corner. Yes.
What? Every month we are going to start at April 3rd is our first day, and it's going to be the first Friday of every month starting April 3rd. You're going to get the best of the show live. You're going to get some great networking opportunities with industry best. You never know who's going to be in a room, so it's going to be one of those, oh, did you go last month? Oh, I missed it, because you don't know who we're going to bring with us. So you're going to have great networking opportunities. We're going to have some segments that we're going to bring in that we probably will bring onto the show. We might have Cornelius do Dunsat Live. You never know.
Yeah.
And we might have Vasir do a Vasism panel. And we might have some surprise performances. But guess what? In order for you to know what happened, you got to be there. Yeah. So you can go to Evite. It's actually up there. Get your tickets now. The first 50 are free. After that, $5 per ticket. But we want you to get in. It's going to be exclusive. So get your tickets in. Go ahead, Eventbrite, and just search for Kiss Radio Show Live. Or called FUBU Fridays. FUBU First Fridays.
FUBU First Fridays.
Yep. Shout out to the captain of the team, Keith Perrin. We're going to be doing some great things here in the city of Atlanta.
And it is Friday night at Uptown, so you know what happens after that.
Yeah, that was also First Friday is also Educators Night.
Yes, it is.
Comedy.
Yeah, Educators
Comedy in the
Night.
club.
Educators, come out.
So you have no clue what you're going to miss until you get there. So
when
understand.
I get your pregame on before the show.
Understand. You're going to get some exclusive. This April 3rd is going to be sponsored by Plush Vodka. So they'll be in the house.
Oh, yeah, come out.
So you're going to have some, we're going to get you right before you even go over there to listen to Cornelius live. So, yes, sir.
Oh, and the headliner for that night has already been picked.
Oh, really?
Yeah, Double D.
What?
Double D.
Double D. Double D is hilarious. Trust me.
Okay. Double D
Double
going to be
D
in the
is
building.
hilarious. He's going to be in the building.
Maybe you get a pre-interview.
Yeah, we might get a pre-interview.
See?
Yeah.
You never know. So make sure you get your tickets. Eventbrite. Do the search for FUBU First Fridays. Get your tickets now. Like I said, the first 50 are free. April 3rd. If you don't get them, don't ask. We trying to tell y'all we getting you in on the early. Kissonians heard it first.
That's right.
All right. Vasir.
Jace.
Do nice guys finish last?
I have to piggyback on JC's comments regarding that. It's a mindset. I don't think that nice guys finish last. To his point, I think that sometimes people decide they want something particular, right? And they go after it, but it doesn't work out for them. It doesn't necessarily mean that they're finishing last. It just means that was not their, I'm going to use air quotes, opportunity.
Okay.
So that person may not be the person that was designated for them. That doesn't mean they finish last. They might be with someone who chooses to forfeit their relationship with them and go to someone who is less in that good guy's mindset, less desirable than they think they may be. They might think they're the good guy, the perfect guy for a woman, but the woman chooses someone else who is completely, totally different than the good guy. And that good guy might feel like, hey, I did my best. Somehow I always lose out to these type of men. And no, it might be the type of woman. So, yeah, you're not necessarily finishing last. You just got to make sure you know what you're going after and understand that people have options. They do. If they don't choose you, it's okay because there's someone else out there for you. And I think my husband is a nice guy, and I certainly don't think he finished last.
Oh, no, not at all. Cornelius.
Yes.
Do you think nice guys finish last?
No.
Okay. We almost got a unanimous
No, I mean, I don't think
decision.
nice guys finish last. I think you only finish last when you stop trying and playing. This is when you finish last. I don't think it's finishing last. I think it's like what Jason said. That's what's right for you.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I think you can be too nice at times. I mean, I think so everybody's not out for your best interest. Some people might be out to use you, but I don't think it's finishing last. As long as your heart is pure, I mean, they get what's theirs.
Gotcha.
So it's not a, that's like saying the nice women finish last.
Right.
And so you kind of, if you say it that way, nice guy finish last, you're trying to say that most guys are low down and dogs, and that's what women like. So you're kind of putting women into a category themselves. Well, if nice guy finish last, I mean, y'all want the opposite of being nice.
That's true.
I mean, so you can't really just put people into those kind of boxes.
And remember, if you consider yourself a nice guy or a nice woman, you only miss 100% of the shots you don't take.
Yeah.
There's so many shots to be made.
Well, and I think the only reason why I brought that up is simply because, there's a lot of cliche statements that come out for this world of new dating. I guess I'll put it that way. Expectations are different.
Oh, yeah.
It's not the mindset. I have an old school mindset, so I look for different things. You look for a woman that's like your mom. My mom is very unique.
Yeah.
And I found a very unique woman for my wife. Nowadays, women are different. They're not as unique. They're actually extreme. So
yeah.
Some people can't say I want somebody to look just like my mom or be just like my mom and expect dinner on the table, if you will.
Now, I will say, you trying to find somebody that look like your mom might be a little weird.
R. Kelly.
Oh, yeah, we did have that issue.
Yeah, but I think
with the same qualities, I get it.
But if you're talking about nice people finish last, if you're talking about business or being a go-getter, then yeah, you do in that aspect where you're not going after for what you want, or you're not doing it. Then yeah, if you being so nice where you being passive,
right? There's
then
a difference.
you do finish last. Then you never get the things that you're looking for. Then if that's something you feel like. You know what I'm
guess so. Because
because you're passive. I mean, think about the business. You could be a nice person,
right?
But you do have to have a edge to you, a competitive edge to you in this. If you don't have that edge, then yeah, you're going to finish last.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, if you keep passing every opportunity up and letting somebody else have it, yeah, then you are going to keep finishing last.
I guess so. I guess I agree with y'all. Certain things happen in your experience of dating and life in general. And the nice guy finished last statement is not just for relationships. It could be business opportunities. Yeah. It could be, whatever. Uh-oh.
Oh, someone chiming in.
Welcome to the Kiss Radio Show. Who is this?
This Cousin Steve again.
Okay. Cousin Steve again. That's his full name.
Okay. I think y'all sugarcoating this.
Why do you feel that?
Because most of women I deal with, even Toy, I know she listening. Okay, you want the nice. So I'm gonna say it clean as possible.
Okay, we appreciate it.
You want the nice guy to be nice to you, but in certain aspects, you want that bad boy to do what he got to do.
Funny you had mentioned that, but go ahead.
Right. So the nice guy, all right. Depending on the woman, I'm as bad. A nice guy be the guy to open the door for you. Maybe do certain things. Remember the birthday. Maybe even cook dinner for you now and then. But
yes, but he can still bring it in other areas.
I know DJ Hershey ain't always a nice guy when it comes to other things.
We're not talking about that aspect. We are talking about.
But it all plays together though.
Well, I'm not about
When
to
you
have
talk about
that
the nice
conversation with you or anybody else on this microphone. However, what I will say is, because of the type of woman that I am, I do like a, air quote, nice guy. Somebody that is very considerate, very kind, someone that shows outward affection and is mindful of who I am as a woman. But, of course, I know that I have a strong aspect of my personality, and I want someone who can match that as well. That doesn't make him any less nice.
Well,
that just makes him somebody who knows how to handle his
She's
business.
definitely the thug of the family.
Well, we as men got that saying, you know, lady in the streets, you know,
That-
F in the sheets.
Gotcha.
Right. So that's okay. She's nice in the streets, but she bad in the you know, let's say the living room.
She can watch a mean TV program, boy.
She good watching TV.
Right.
Saying.
And I want to say something too about the nice guy too. And I'm gonna get on a serious note. I was a nice guy for a long time, but it also takes somebody that's a bad person to make that nice guy better for the next person.
Get off the phone. It's 7 o'clock. It's family motherfucking time.
Wait,
Gotta go.
wait a minute. We ain't got it.
All right.
So
we know who running that.
So to close out the show, Cousin Steve, I hope you're okay.
I hope you're not be a nice guy right there.
Blink twice if you need help.
So we know he's a nice guy, so we're gonna hope.
Just to let everybody know, Cousin Toy and Steve are comedians, so they were just joking.
There was nothing, no one hurt in these skits. That
I was
heard tonight.
scared.
Totally joking.
I was scared.
Oh boy! All right, closing remarks, everybody.
Join us for First Fridays on April 3rd. Check it's Eventbrite.
Yes.
And of course, check our independent social media pages, Vassier, VASSIER _SERRANO. We'll have information there as well as everyone else's independent pages.
All right. TG.
Be happy. No, I mean, as simple as that sound. Find the things that make you happy for this week. If you have, matter of fact, go to the website, jcorneliusgeorge.com, and download the Laugh More Pledge.
All right.
Really, we are so stressed out in all occupations. You go to work stressed, you come home stressed, bills, politics. Find something that you can laugh at.
Phone calls.
Daily. Phone call, text message. You never know. I mean, people are under so much stress now.
Yes.
And so laughter is one of the best medicines. So go to the website, download the Laugh More Pledge. It's free. All you do is go download it, sign it, take a picture with it, and and tag us on social media that you're taking the Laugh More Pledge.
All right.
Simple.
Joy can make such a difference in your life.
It will.
We sang. Here's a little song I wrote. I hope you can sing it note for note. Don't worry. Be Cornelius George. Cousin Steve said, I'm alive, y'all.
All right,
We
good.
appreciate it. In closing, we want to thank everybody for tuning in to the Kiss Radio Show. I hope you were entertained tonight with all of the great music. Artists, if you have great music that you want to get considered to be on this platform, please email us in MP3 form, edited.
Only.
Edited kissradioshow@gmail.com. It'll go in front of the board. Decision will be made, and you will get an answer if you are on the new playlist. That's how we do it. Vassier, how do we find you on social media?
Again, Vassier Serrano, Vassier, VASSIER _SERRANO. Instagram, Facebook, Twitter.
I love it when she uses her commercial voice.
Yes.
Cornelius, where do we find you?
You can find me at Cornelius George. Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, Or just go to the website.
Straight
jcorneliusgeorge.com. Check it out.
All
it's
right.
actually pretty cool.
I think it is.
Pretty cool.
Me, myself, website Core DJ Hershey, CORE, DJHershey.com. Haven't done that in a while. And we can find me on Instagram at I am Core DJ Hershey. And please, please, please add our Kiss Radio page on Instagram. It's Kiss Radio Show Live on Facebook and Instagram. We hope y'all have a great night. Be safe, be well. We will see you Sunday. Have a great day.
And if you gotta be bad, be dirty.
She's so rude.
P, look, they get it, how they live it. Yeah, they live it, how they get it. FUBU Radio, keep it spinning. Now, if you like it, you should listen. But don't bite what they inventing unless you finna call for what percentage. Now you tripping off that vision. Treat this music like religion. I told you we don't stop. DJ Hershey, let it bang at the side. Want a music revolution? Yeah, you come to the right spot. Oh, you wanna bubble with the beat? This FUBU Radio, Atlanta family. Truth hurts, Vassia to Cornelius, gon' call them up. Y'all been knowing this for a while. Quit playing like you don't know. Turn the volume up real loud. You gotta feel it when it's that